My fellow Nigeria, wonder shall not end. Oh. Now they see picture why they show now for the up for where Tinubu day. That guy, from case you don't know, and they call old boy play me tape. When be blogger. Time of ending SARS, now they talk say no to old men. All those old men, they go come out all of them. Because of Ikpeje now, the guy don't they support Tinubu. Now they see him, this will not be photo shoot to wonder shall not end. Oh. Well, I know say we still get good Nigeria people. So now make me bring their speech for now. Mona still listening to Mona made the right decision. Yes, each party don't choose for us now. Now our time to choose who we need, our best candidate. Then now, not choose because of party, choose because of the person waiting if he offer. Because now they promise us what they go do. When we say all those old men that first promise they not do anyone. So may we not choose because of what they promise. May we choose because of the person we're ready to work for Nigeria, we're ready to serve Nigeria and not to serve himself and the family. Now the matter now I say make a bring forward. So do the right thing now by casting your vote to the right person. Anybody when they say your vote, no, they can't. Now lie the person they lie you. Vote they can't. If you know they can't, then know they bribe you for your vote. Try go get your PVC, not be only online. No, try get your PVC. I know say east, west, south now to get PVC not problem, but try get your PVC. Not to they get PVC because they know what thing they do. They know they apply, but this they apply must fail them this time around. Now so it be because who they cry the sea road. I still remember your boys Sky Entertainment, aka this year they must get sense. The only man when they bring the matter come in a pigeon way or the news now with the cara. See you on my next video. Try watch the video and share it to your loved ones too because we here make it tell others. Now because they bring that come make we still they pass information. Make people see that they current. Okay now, see you now.
Recruit 50 million youths into the army and take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, àgbàdo, corn, and the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption. For over 5 million army of boot camps. We create our food. That's money for the farmers. That's consumption for the soldiers and skill development. Don't call them by illiterate. Don't talk about illiteracy. Anybody who can own gun, who can handle gun, who can cock gun and create
components, whether they are states, whether they are regions, whether they are zones, whatever people want to call them, that's their own business. And I'm also not going to enrich members of my family, but my friends. Are my friends not entitled to be enriched? As long as there is no element of corruption there. And there was none during our time when we privatized the banks, when we privatized institutions of the private sector. I have not heard a story of anybody coming to say either the president or myself took money to do that. So the intention, of course, of deregulating the economy and giving the private sector the responsibility of driving the economy, of course, is to...
We have no reason to be in Abuja. They constitute a problem to the traveling public. They follow me to Abuja. I'm the one who is going to go to meeting. Because they idle and in a hotel, they eat more. So I have a lot of bills to pay. In the end, every trip was costing me over 10 million. One trip. And at times I do this 4 or 5 times in a month. So after about the third or fourth trip, I sat down and said, I want you to write name of everybody from me and tell me Why and what is the purpose of this person going to be in Abuja? And what did they do? What happened? What did they do? When they finish, I found out the only person that needs to go to Abuja is me. So I said to them, leave it, because some of you must have heard P2B travels alone. No, because there are people, I don't need them in Abuja. I give you an example. If I had taken police from Waka to Abuja, there might be about 12, 20, 15 security men. And then each time I go, let me use today's pricing. One ticket one way is about 30,000. Coming back is at 20,000. I found out that I can talk to the IG then Onovo. I said, Onovo, when I'm in Abuja, give me 3 policemen. The other person, give me 2. When I'm going, I give them 5,000, which is not up the ticket of one person going. I said, give 2 people. So nobody followed me to Abuja. 1 minute, because my time is going on. Nobody followed me to Abuja. So when I call, the people say, hey, P2B is traveling on his own, he's carrying his bag. I'm a young man, I can carry my bag. What is the confusion? And I told them, I said, listen, this is not a problem I started from here. I had this problem while I was in the bank. So I know, and I'll tell you that experience. So I said, that stopped. The house had to question me at the end of, there was a time they wanted to go to what they call the World Igbo Congress in America. And they showed me that somebody before me had gone with 40 million. And they said they reduced my own is 32 million. I said to the PAMSEC, can you write me what is implication of this to Anambra State? Nothing. He just kept telling me they have reduced it. I said, no. Well, let one person go. Whatever the Igbos in America discuss, they can tell us by this thing. We now change. We came to the government house. When I started being a governor, no permanent secretary in Anambra State had a car. The judges didn't have a car. And meanwhile, there's in the budget provided there's a 150 million naira for the government to buy 2 bulletproof cars for the governor. I said, okay, fine, it's good. I took it, called one Mr. Eric, who was then the GM of PAN, with Onyemuche Namani, and said, listen, I want you people to do me a favor. I want to buy, they used to sell Peugeot 406, 3.7 million. I said, I want to buy about 100. So you sell it to me 3 million. The Frenchman agreed with me. So I took the 150, gave him as deposit. He gave me the first 50 vehicles. I had 18 judges, so 18. I had permanent secretaries, 19, so 19. The governor will keep 10. So all my first tenure, if you are around Doka, I used 406 Peugeot. And nobody kidnapped me, nobody shot me, and we saved that money. We had, some of you might have I was removed from office twice, because he was talking about sharing money. And I can tell you why I was removed from office. It's all part of this. When I was starting, Anambra State government house was burnt. Because when I say where we are going to save money, I want to tell you how we saved it and how we were able to be the only government that left and didn't borrow money from anybody. It stayed saved. When Anambra State, in 2004, the Anambra governor's house was burnt, the governor's lodge, as well as the government house. Coincidentally, in 2006 when I started, the budget to repair the government house was 298 million. To repair the governor's lodge was 481 million. These are the 2 reasons why I was impeached. The third was saving money without permission. And I said to them, wait a minute. I repaired everything in the government house, which is governor's office. I repaired everything with 43,200,000. The only thing I didn't buy new was furniture. Because there's a table used by one of my predecessors that was kept somewhere, and they say it's old. But I called the man, the furniture man, I said, if you wipe this seat, would it be it? I just want to say you're right. Where's it to buy new one? Why are we buying new one? The governor's lodge. I want you to tell, I'm no longer the governor, so these are things you can verify. The governor's lodge, which was a budget of 486 million, I repaired everything with 81,700,000. In both of them, because the contract was awarded before I came, they said I did it without passing through the due process. Because they have awarded the contract. And I said no. Obasanjo as president, because one of the things that I did is that we had a governor's lodge in Lagos. We had a governor's lodge in Abuja. We had almost 60 workers in Abuja. And I asked them, why will Governor of Anambra State have a lodge in Lagos? Why will he have a lodge in Abuja? Does he live in Abuja? What is he doing in Abuja? You know what they wrote me? Every other government have it. I said, that's not what I asked. Why are we having to have a lodge in Abuja? I don't live there. Each time I go to Abuja, the cook there, we will need to give him about 30,000 to cook. And I said, cook, you're going back to Oka. It costs 5,000 naira to eat buffet at Hilton, and you charge me 30 here. So what are you cooking here? You must go back to Oka. You know, and people say,